Hi, I'm Erin, founder of Fertile Hope Yoga, and today I'm talking about a fast way to regain control on your fertility journey now. One of the quickest ways to gain control in a situation that feels completely out of control is to set a strong boundary. So there's a few components of a boundary that I want to go through first, kind of the anatomy of a boundary, if you will. And then I will go into specific examples that I'm sure you'll be able to relate to of boundaries in effect. So hopefully you'll be able to gain some confidence to do this. One, a boundary needs to be strong. So if you're lacking confidence about what you're needing, you're not quite sure, then one is to get clear. What is it that you need now to feel more comfortable in your surroundings? There's so much internal upset that's upsetting, that's stressful in the situation of infertility in general to start with. So by minimizing potential triggers and stressors in your environment by setting a boundary, you're already giving yourself a boost in your confidence and worth and knowing what you need. And number two, you need allies. So whether that's your partner, whether that's a good friend, whether that's me in your head, you're thinking, okay, Erin said it's okay to do this, to stay strong. So not all boundaries are going to be easy, and most boundaries, there'll be some pushback. So you need your allies to stay strong. All right, so now let's talk about two types of boundary violations that happen all the time from friends and family. One are well-meaning comments. So depending on how open you are about your journey or not, people will say things not intentionally to hurt you. I'm hoping most people in your immediate, who you've let into your immediate circle that fall in the friend and family category, would never intentionally hurt you. If they are, that's easy, just bye. Bye. But if they're truly well-meaning individuals that you care for and they care for you, they're not doing things intentionally. Yes, they're hurtful, but they're not necessarily intentional. So there's a level of not taking things personal. And if they are saying things, being ready. So let's say you're more open, you've come to a place in your journey where you feel more open, then it's a little bit easier to say, okay, let me explain why this is hurtful to me, and here's something you could say instead. Now, sometimes you're just feeling so emotional and you've had a hard day and don't have the energy to educate, right? You just need support. Well, on those days, maybe you don't even put yourself in a situation where you're not around people who get it, right? So on the days that are really challenging, you have to create a boundary around yourself, a little bit of insulation, so that you don't have those potential triggers and conflicts like that. So another example would be for someone who's blatantly just disregarding your feelings. So here's a story example. I had a client who her brother got this woman pregnant, and during family gatherings she was there, and she would just smoke while she was pregnant. Obviously that's triggering for many reasons. And so basically what she decided was it's so triggering for her, that so made her so upset, that the next holiday gathering, her and her husband decided that they were going to take a trip. So that Thanksgiving, they actually decided to take themselves out of their immediate family environment and do something that was fulfilling to them. And I know there's probably many of you are like, I couldn't do that, my family, I'm like, well, guess what? This is your chance to prioritize you and your family. And your surrounding family maybe isn't the most important this year or in this next holiday. You have to think about, and it's not selfish. It's taking care of your mental and emotional health, which as a culture we don't prioritize enough. So I'd like to give you permission to take these steps, saying no to baby showers if they're going to be too much. Certainly saying no to organizing a baby shower if that's going to be too much. And of course, we can't put ourselves in bubbles, so there's going to always be what I call these surprise attacks. But if we're certainly feel more grounded, we're taking positive steps to control our environments and put up these positive and healthy boundaries, they're going to be less and less frequent. You're going to notice. So that's it for today. I hope you feel empowered. I hope you feel like you can take these steps. Comment, like, share this video if you found it helpful. Comment below with other helpful tips, any other videos that you'd love to see from me. And if you haven't yet, you can go to my website, fertilehopeyoga.com, and opt in. I have lots of freebies there. Specifically, right now I'm offering a free fertility affirmation deck, 75 affirmations that are cycle specific that will serve you now. Enjoy your day.